Hello. So in this question, we have a car that travels from A to B at 60 kilometers per hour. And we have to find out the average speed that the car travels from B to A such that the round trip average for the car is 80 kilometers per hour. So how do we solve this problem? We know the formula for speed is distance over time. Or we can write this as time is equal to distance over speed. Now, let us assume that the distance between A and B is d. Okay? Let us also assume that the car takes t1 hours to travel from A to B and t2 hours to travel from B to A. And so the total time that the car takes to go from A to B and back from B to A would be t1 plus t2. Now we are also given that the car travels from A to B at an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour. Okay? And the average speed for the total distance from A to B and back from B to A is 80 kilometers per hour. And we have to find out the distance that the car should travel from B to A. So the average speed for the entire round trip is 80 kilometers per hour. So if we had to find this, okay. So let's focus on this formula and plug some numbers here. So we can write for the distance from A to B, the time it takes is t1 equal to distance is d that we've assumed, and the speed that it travels from A to B is 60. And for the return trip, the time it takes is t2. The distance remains the same, d, and the speed we have to find out, and we'll assume x. Okay? And for the total distance from A to B and B to A, the time it takes is t1 plus t2. The distance that it covers is 2d, and the average speed that we are given for the entire trip is 80 kilometers per hour. Okay? Next, let us substitute the values of this t1 and this t2 in terms of d and x in this equation. So we can write this as t1, which is d over 60, plus t2, which is d over x, equals 2d over 80. Or we can write this as, we could take d common on the left hand side, and this becomes 160, 1 over 60 plus 1 over x equals 2d over 80. Now we see that the d is common on both the sides, left hand side and right hand side, so we can safely cancel this and this. So we are left with 1 over 60 plus 1 over x is equal to, we could cancel this, and so this becomes 1 over 40. We can also write this as x plus 60 over 60x equals 1 over 40. Or 40 multiplied by x plus 60 equals 60x, which becomes 40x plus 2400 equals 60x, or 2400 equals 60x minus 40x, which is equal to 20x. So 2400 is equal to 20x. And so x would be equal to 2400 divided by 20, which becomes 120. And that is our answer. X is 120. So the car has to travel back at the rate of 120 kilometers per hour for it to average 80 kilometers per hour for the entire round trip. Answer. Thanks for watching.